avoid these gardening mistakes that could cost you your summer harvests. Welcome to Gardening with Ben. We're going to give you 5 mistakes what gardeners do, what could ruin their summer harvests. So sit back, relax and enjoy today's episode. One is overwatering in hot spells. Sometimes people can think, oh, it's hot and I need to water more. Well, if your soil's good, it will hold the water. Sometimes it looks dry on top, but it is pretty wet underneath. And obviously irregular watering can affect plants. They can cause them to bolt and not to grow very well. So do not overwater. Stick to the patterns of watering and you will get great harvests. Next up is not feeding heavy feeders. Now your heavy feeders are like beans, courgettes, tomatoes. If you're wanting great crops from them, you have to feed them. They need the nutrients to grow great crops. Now to feed them is either comfrey tea or tomato feed. Now you only need to do them once a week, don't do them anymore, and that will give them the food that they need to encourage them to grow better crops and to get great results from them. Next up is ignoring pests and diseases. Now if you see pests around like aphids or cabbage white underneath the leaves, or even diseases on plants, don't ignore them. Get on top of it straight away. Like scrape off the eggs off underneath brassica plants, or look out for the slugs. Get rid of the slugs while you see them. Don't wait and do them later because you might forget about it. And yeah, if you see any diseases, minimize it, get rid of that plant straight away because it could spread to other plants as well. So do not let diseases take over your crop and end up losing a lot. So keep an eye on your plants, keep a watch on them and see if you notice any difference with them. Next up is letting the weeds take over. Now I always say the best thing to do is hoe your beds once a week, and it only takes 5 minutes to hoe a bed. It doesn't take long and it can keep it weed free. Yes, it won't get all the roots out, but it'll stop them from growing and taking hold. The weeds take the nutrients from the soil, so the vegetable plants are competing against the weeds and the weeds often win. So if you're wanting great vegetables, keep your beds weed free and you will get great crops from that. And finally is forgetting about successional growing. Now I've talked about this a lot. Successional growing is keeping things growing all the way through summer into the winter, and that means like as you harvest things, sow more seeds and fill in the gaps, and you can keep getting great crops. And space the time between sowing them so that your crops are coming all the time. And great ones for this are like lettuce, beetroot, spring onions, radish are great successional crop growers. So I hope you've enjoyed that episode. Do not fall for them mistakes. Let me know if you fell for any mistakes and what your mistakes have been. Save the video for later. Give it a share, give it a comment. Until next time everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining and keep gardening with Ben everyone.